Hi, John. Just going to be a quick note here on just how things were left when I left September 10th. The tank farm itself, we'll just open up gems here. The total as built, which is they were pretty happy with the tank base. So the tank, I guess, when you get in, will be built. And what they're going to start doing, I guess, after this is start constructing the berm around the pad itself. Um, and that'll be at a 6-inch material. So I guess if we go to sorry here, it's back in here, stakeout. So type 3 below liner, I think is what we're looking for. And let's just open up that file here. So here, yeah, here's the 6-inch file. So basically what we'll be doing is laying out the crest points and staking them off the inside toe at 3 to 1 with the outside toe at 2 to 1, using the outside crest for 2 to 1, just similar to what we were doing with the build for the, the starter cell, your east cell, I guess. So you just look in. We'll just turn on the layers here. There should be on our layout file there will be a map done up with the point numbers on here, and then you basically just look up your point numbers for the inside crest. Like for example, along here it'd be 25 to 26, and you stake out this line here until you hit 3 to 1, and continue with build until they get to the top elevation here. And then once that's done, they go to the next layer, which is the type 2 or 3-inch, and there's a layout file for that, and then so on and so forth. But I think for your 2 weeks, this is probably what you're going to be at. Is one of the sorry, one of the things you'll be at, as well as go back to gems here. So let me zoom extents. I don't know if you remembered back in May of 2012, we did an airport pickup. You concentrated on the apron area here, down here in this lower area, and I started on this end over here and started picking up the apron. This is quite possible. What they'll want us to do is do an as-built at the airstrip, because I think they're going to be putting a layer of 3/4 inch material down up to about 6 inches, I guess, um, to build up the surface of the airstrip. So primarily, what they'll want done first is to go an as-built. Uh, what what's out there now. It's too bad it's 2000. It's not 2012 again, because this was a good survey, and we'll just have to do it again. But over the years, they kind of grade and they grade, they add, so it'll be necessary to pick it up again. So if this is what is on the agenda right off the bat when you come back, if the guys are still building the tank, then this will be pretty easy too. You just go up. Um, you'll need the repeater. Fortunately, the repeaters I have there now are set up for those guys for when they were going off site to do their soundings or bathymetry work. So the easiest thing to do is just to coordinate it with Chris or Doug, whoever's in at the time. I think Chris will be in. Just coordinate it with them and ask them if you can borrow their repeater for a couple hours at a time, and then just go out with either their truck or use their repeater and park it here, and then do like we did. Start at the very end. You'll have to coordinate it with Christian and the airport staff over here that there's no flights, and just do like I did. Go out at the end, and then just basically use the red backpack that's there and put the R8 on your back, and then just put it in continuous and just start walking on continuous, and just time to, I think it's 2 seconds time only for your continuous. And then I think if you look closely, these are my spacing between the hair is about 7 meters maybe. Let's just quickly have a look here and see what they are. And you can kind of do the same thing again. It's oh, there you go. It's 10 meters. So there you go. So yeah, just walk the lines, pace down 10 meters, and just go to the far edge of the runway before it just drops off, back and forth, back and forth. It's going to be I don't know if you remember when we did it. It took us pretty much the whole morning. I started on this end, and like I say, you did here. I don't think we're going to worry about the apron. The primary focus will be just on the strip itself, so that won't be too bad. And what we'll likely do is pick this up, then they'll start laying out um, 3/4 inch. And if we have a grade for that, a design for that, they'll have to give us that, and I'll have to do this at home and send you the layout files. But after they lay out the 3/4 inch, then we'll pick it up and see if they're too grade or whatnot, either using stakeout DTM or stake the line. But we'll worry about that when you get up there and see what's going on. But yeah, as I mentioned before, as you notice, I'm showing you this in gems. That's because I have the gems key here, and as I mentioned earlier, any of the gems work in that, just send it to me and I'll update it. So basically, collect the data, export it as a CSV, and then put it in the correct folder there, and then I'll work on it here for any kind of volume or layout files that you'll need. Basically, I didn't want to leave the keys there because I wasn't sure if we were coming back right away or not, and I just wanted to make it a little easier in case I got work here to be able to work. So the gear is all locked up. It's in the there's 3 containers you'll see in the office. There's the brown Joe box where the GPS is. I'm also going to attach a equipment packing list that I gave Joe, and that'll show you where everything is. But the laptop itself is in the small black tub, and you'll see that there's another tub there now, a larger black tub. There's not much in that, but anyways, I'll send you the packing list, and you can go through the packing list to get the stuff that you need to do your work. And that's about it. It shouldn't be. It's pretty straightforward now. The critical work before was the tank pad itself, and the guy at Quality actually commented that the tank base was the best base he's ever worked on. So kudos to the guys and to you and to everyone else actually and part of that. So now it's just a matter of most of the 3-inch for the pad itself is done. So it's just the 3-inch on the 6-inch is done all the way for the pad, and 3 inches done for the pad. And when I say the pad, that's just a little small area. Let me zoom in a little more. This where this toe line here is, that's the pad itself. The pad is not very big. That contains the tank itself. And this is actually, this red line here is the toe of the 6-inch to give you an idea. So this is pad area here. There might be a little bit of pad area here where we've overbuilt and whatnot. But the rest of this is going to be berm area. So not a lot to do there. Probably another month's work. I'm not sure when if the liner guys are going to be scheduled to come in, but hopefully towards the end of November, and then we can get going on that and be out of there before too long. Anyways, I'm going to send you this, and then you can throw me an email if you have any questions. All right? And yes, thanks for the update of your address. I'll send that to Rhonda, and then look on your next pay stub, make sure that the address has been changed. If not, get back to me and I'll remind her again.